Good evening, everyone. It's me, Chanya Hettiarachi. I'm super excited to welcome you all to our session on how to become a student member of the IEEE GRSS Sri Lanka chapter. Before we jump in, let's take a moment to get to know what IEEE GRSS is about. Let's watch a short video for that.
G
R
is
S is the IEEE
Geoscience
and Remote Sensing Society.
We work to advance science and technology in the field of geoscience and remote sensing. Our mission is to build a community of researchers and practitioners by means of knowledge sharing and scientifically rigorous dissemination of the latest advancement in remote sensing. The members of our society have skills in all aspects of remote sensing.
Digital beam farming.
machine learning methods for robust data fusion.
Micro-remote sensing.
Water quality monitoring and mapping.
Micro-radiometry and global navigation satellite systems.
There are a lot of different points of view. Sharing the knowledge among the different communities is what makes this society stronger.
GRSS has established 7 technical committees at the moment, and they all cover different technical aspects. The technical committees are really meant for doing the technical outreach to other parts of the research community and industry.
As a society, we want to inform our members and reach different communities via different channels, like for example social media, journals, and especially education. We have 3 series of webinars. GRSS has a high school and undergrad student outreach program to engage the next generation of remote sensing professionals.
At the moment, we have more than 60 chapters and 20 student branches all over the world. The chapters are our link with local communities, and they facilitate communication with our members.
IEEE GRSS fully supports Distinguished Lecture Program and also supports for workshops, seminars, and SharpNet programs. Our students are actively engaged in different activities, including competitions.
Our chapter is composed by graduate and undergraduate students. The activities comprise workshops, webinars, lectures, short courses, training, and we have humanitarian activities.
I'm part of the San Francisco Bay Area Joint Chapter. This is a chapter that brings together professionals and those in industry. There are so many geospatial things going on in the Bay Area, and the chapter has been a great opportunity to bring all of those communities together.
All the activities by the societies are supported by our volunteers. We have position for everybody who is willing to help.
I'm a GRSS Young Professional Ambassador. My goal is to empower and motivate young professionals around the world.
I'm a GIS social media ambassador. We post the latest information about GIS every day.
We aim at inspiring technical community to advance remote sensing. Everybody is welcome to join us.
GRSS connects you to a lot of interesting people working on a lot of interesting topics.
Society acts as a platform to provide resources and opportunity for us in advancing our career.
I enjoy being part of such a great society with amazing people to create experiences for people to remember.
Being part of GRSS allows me to be a better researcher and professional, improving my skills and knowledge to do a good job. Come and be part of this great family. Ciao!
Tonight, we have engineer Lakshan Madhushanka with us. He is a skilled electrical and electronic engineer and an active member of the IEEE community. A proud graduate of the University of Peradeniya, he is now sharing his knowledge as a lecturer at the Computer Engineering Department of University of Sri Jayawardenepura. Engineer Lakshan wears many hats in the IEEE world, including Treasurer of the IEEE Sri Lanka section, Editor of the EMBS chapter, and Advisor of the IEEE Computer Society Student Branch chapter at his university. His leadership journey is nothing short of impressive, with roles in the IEEE Site Global Steering Committee, IEEE HTB Proposal Reviewer, and the IEEE R10 Student Activities Committee. His hard work and dedication have earned him the Section Outstanding Volunteer Award in 2022 and the title of IEEE STEM Champion by the Education Activities Board in 2023. But that's not all. He's also an inventor and innovator, bagging medals from the Sri Lanka Inventors Commission and the Best Undergraduate Project Award in Electrical Engineering in Sri Lanka from the Institute of Engineers. Engineer Lakshan's list of achievements is long and inspiring. His passion, commitment, and contributions to IEEE and engineering are truly inspiring. He is a living example of how one can give back to the society through various IEEE initiatives. So let's put our hands together and give a big warm welcome to Engineer Lakshan Madhushankar. The stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anya, for that long and detailed introduction. And also, thank you very much, Sureka and Kirti, for inviting me to do this session. So first of all, before starting my presentation, I just wanted to know the audience actually. To do that, I'm starting with a small a small activity with you. So you can either you can either scan this QR code or go to www.menti.com and you can put this number 97002647. You can get into this presentation and interact with me and tell what the year you are currently learning in the university. Okay, let's see. We have already 5 responses. We have 5. How many in the presentation? Okay, we have 34. So we'll give a little bit more time. Okay, we have 6 responses. Okay, we are getting responses quickly. 14. I'll wait another 30 seconds maybe. Most of them are from 3rd years. Okay. Okay, so we got 15 responses and okay, so most of them are from 3rd year. I'll move on with the presentation. I wanted to know what are the first 3 things comes to your mind when you hear the word professional. So can you please give me some responses? We are going to make a word cloud. Today we will be going to create 2 word clouds. This is the first one. So what are the first 3 things comes to your mind when you hear the word professional? You can just enter 3 words or small sentences either that comes to your mind. Skilled, qualified, recognized, community. Okay, nice. We are getting responses. Decision making, appearance. Okay. Skilled. Right. Responsibility, recognize. Nice. Code of ethics, yes. I'll give another few seconds. Okay. Most of them said skilled, experienced, qualified, recognized. Domain knowledge, yes. That's good. Problem solving. Okay. I'll move on to the next word cloud as well. What are the first 3 things comes to your mind when you hear the word IEEE? Okay. I'll give you another 2 minutes to do this as well. Okay. Electronic Institute recognition, community. Professional, yeah. Right. Recognized. International electrical engineering. Right. I'll give you another 30 seconds, maybe. Right. Okay. So most of them are correct. And now let's move on to the presentation. Okay. So I think my presentation is visible. So today, first of all, I wanted to describe you who is a professional. I got a lot of responses in the word cloud as well. And this is the core to be a professional. And this is the qualities as well as this soft skills and hard skills that you need to be a professional in the world. So first thing that you need to be a professional is you should be demonstrate mastery of a core body of specialized knowledge. That means that you should learn something very well. That is what you are doing actually when you are doing your degrees, bachelor's degrees, masters, PhDs, postdocs. That learning part make you make your core to be the professional. Then you should demonstrate the competence. That means you should be able to perform tasks, responsibilities effectively and efficiently. That means that knowledge that you are gained from university or college, you should be able to effectively and efficiently apply that knowledge and take outputs. And you should be able to be an expert in your field. Then commitment of lifelong learning. As technical professionals, we know that our fields are moving rapidly, very fast. If we are stop learning at some point, the world started to move, and we will stay at the same place and we will lagging behind. So because of that, you should be able to learn throughout your career, throughout your life, about your specified area. Then high level of responsibility and autonomy. That means you should be able to take decisions about your profession, about your expertise area independently, and you should be accountable for those outcomes of your decisions. Then code and ethical behavior. This one also mentioned in the word cloud that you have mentioned, put in the word cloud. And ethical behavior is very important when it comes to when you are becoming an professional. Also, ethical standards and principles is very important as a professional. So this kind of behavior and your guidelines and ethical outcomes should be shown in the as a profession. Then personal integrity. That means being honest, no matter what the situation is. You should be able to stand for what is right and consistently doing what is right. So then accountability. That means you need to be responsible for one's actions and being able to explain and justify them to others. So that is another important aspect. Finally, as the cover or the outer layer, you should be a member of a professional body or a professional society. That means you or only yourself or alone, you cannot be a professional. You should be able to communicate with others, because in the professional life you will be getting problems to solve. You are getting some researches to do. You need to exchange your knowledge. To do that, you should be able to have a circle of people or network to discuss, to share, as well as to help the society as set of professionals. To do that, a membership in a professional society is very important. So as engineers, we most of the time in Sri Lanka, we have the membership of Institute of Engineers Sri Lanka. So the professional body of engineers is IESL. Then if you are a medical professional, you have medical association, government medical association. So likewise, we have different professional organization. So when it comes to IEEE is the largest technical professional organization. That means not only engineering, although it has a part of engineering, it is not an engineering professional organization. It's a technical professional organization. If you are into technology, any kind of technology, we have a dedicated set of societies that you can be a part of. So it is also the world's largest organization in this technical professional domain. So let's see a brief history of what is IEEE and how it started. Actually, it started 140 years ago in USA. The set of people like Thomas Alva Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, Nikola Tesla got together, and they were working in power electronics, electrical, and telegraph, especially the wired telephone lines. So these people were working in those domains, and they formed a new organization called American Institute of Electrical Engineers. So electricity was the revolutionized newest tech back then. Then after few years in 1912, uh, the John Logie Baird found the radio, and the wireless communication was starting to make into the technology. So newly founded technology was wireless telegraphy. That means the telephone lines without telephone connections without wires. So these people got together, and they formed another organization in 1912 called IRE, or Institute of Radio Engineers. So these two grow rapidly with the time, because after 1912 World War One happened. Then in 1940s World War Two came into play. Because of this, the technology was developing rapidly. Because of that, these two were having a lot of new engineers, new technologies, and new people people who are doing innovations and inventions. And by 1960s, these two were very large organizations, and they discussed and they merged these two together and make origin of IEEE was happened in 1963. So back then it was mostly in America or USA, and it was around 150,000 members there, and most of them, almost 140,000 of them, are from USA. And after 1963, now it is almost 60-70 years past. So with that time, now we have grown to 460,000 members in 160 countries. So it is the biggest organization that you can see as professional, and it is in all around the world. So this photograph, this actually the design I was took from IEEE website for 140 years anniversary. You can see, starting from Nikola Tesla, the newest up to newest scientist. It was shown in there with 5G, 6G, and a lot more. And the other thing is, although it is initially in 1963, we started this as IEEE Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, but now we are not using that long name. We use IEEE as a brand name, and we have a lot of focus areas other than an electrical and electronic engineering. So that's how we come into the societies. Let's talk about that later. So this is the brief history that we can discuss. So the other part of this is IEEE now. So if you are a researcher or undergraduate or graduate student, you need to submit papers into journals as well as conferences to make your career. So IEEE is the one of the largest, has the largest collection of journals, around 130. So if you are in any domain related to technology, you can find a journal that matches with your interest. So other than journals, we have more than 300 conferences annually in global. If you are a IEEE member, you will be getting IEEE notices with asking to submit papers. So if you are a researcher or undergraduate even to willing to submit a paper, you can go to those e-notices and you can submit abstracts, and you can publish papers in conferences and present them globally. So that is another aspects of IEEE. And another one is we are maintaining and developing standards. Standards is one of the most important things when it comes to engineering, because the very recent incident that I can remember is iPhone is moving into USB Type C. So if we have different standards in different part of the world, it is very difficult to have a compatible devices. So if you have um, if you have different Wi-Fi connection in university, home, and another place that you are going, uh, if your phone is supporting only one standard of Wi-Fi, and these three parts, these three routers has different standards, you won't be able to go to internet or connect to internet pretty easily. But IEEE has that 802.11 standard, IEEE 802.11 standard. That is the Wi-Fi standard for global. So no matter what is the place you are going, what is the router, if you know the password and if you know how to connect it, SSID, so you will be able to connect with the internet. So those kind of standards, not only that Wi-Fi part, but also there are a lot of standards. You can also be a part of developing those kind of standards related to geoscience and remote sensing. So these kind of working groups are still active. I'm being part of few as well. So you will be able to develop new standards for the world. Then on the right side of my slide, I listed all these technical chapters or the societies that we have in IEEE. In Sri Lanka, we have 12 of them. And latest and newest one is GRSS chapter that we have and we are connected with today. So other than that, like you can be a part of different societies, like you are into geoscience, you can be a part of GRSS. And at the same time, I saw in the website of the GRSS, you are very closely working with OES and AESS. So these three societies, AESS, OES, Ocean Engineering Society, Aerospace Society, and GRSS are very closely working. And likewise, you can be a part of all of these societies, and you can bring more value to your membership, as well as you can do multi-domain researches and get grants from these different chapters. So that is also a possibility. Finally, IEEE Explore Library is the largest research library that the world has. So you can get that IEEE has that ability to provide the members that kind of knowledge with this 140 years of research. So that is where IEEE today Now I'm going to talk about like how geographical areas of IEEE is divided and where we belongs to. So IEEE for like easy to manage, to make the managing bit easy, it divided into 10 regions. So IEEE 1 to 6 is IEEE USA, or IEEE USA has 6 regions for USA. Then 7 is Canada, 8 is Africa and Europe, 9 is South America, then 10 is Asia Pacific, starting from Afghanistan to all the way to New Zealand. So all this part is IEEE region 10. So we belongs to that region, and it is the largest region up to now. It will be a little bit changing after 2028, but up to that point, we are the largest region. Then in every region, we have sections. So larger countries like India has few sections. I think it is around 9. If a country has few sections, it will form a council. But IEEE Sri Lanka section in one country and one section. So we don't have a council. We are a standalone section. So it is one of the most active and passionate sections with a lot of good volunteers and new projects, new thoughts. The leaders of IEEE global level has are from IEEE Sri Lanka section. So we have a good place in IEEE global map when it comes to volunteers as well as scientists. Then IEEE Sri Lanka section, it was started in 2003. So currently it covers almost all the possible universities in Sri Lanka, and there are a few more trying to get the student branches, and we have 22 student branches at the moment. And also we have more than, now it's very close to 2,800 members, and we have different affinity groups. Affinity group is a group that you belongs to, that not because of your interest, but you are falling into that category. First, the IEEE young professionals. Since most of you guys are from third year, you will be able to continue your career after graduation. For 15 years, you will be falling into IEEE young professionals, because that category belongs to like the early career professionals. Then if you are a woman and you are in a STEM or engineering, you are falling into IEEE WIE affinity group. Also, if you are interested in humanitarian technologies, you have SITE affinity group. Likewise, in Sri Lanka section, we have 3 affinity groups, UIP, WIE, and SITE. Then when it comes to societies, we have 12 societies in IEEE Sri Lanka section. The latest one is been GRSS, as I mentioned earlier. So lot of diversity as well as opportunities are within the section. So if you are part of GRSS as well as IEEE students and IEEE section level volunteers, you will be able to be a part of this diverse community. So each and every hierarchical level of global, region, as I said, and section, you have a special committee to look after the students. So students are very important to IEEE because they will be the future leaders when it comes to another 40, 50 years. They will be the people who win the Nobel Prizes. They will be the people who do new inventions for benefit of humanity. So because of that, we have special care for students, and we have uh, special committees. In IEEE MGA level, we have IEEE MGA Student Activities Committee. We named it, rebranded it as IEEE Students. Then IEEE Region 10, we have IEEE Region 10 Student Activities Committee. Then IEEE Sri Lanka section, we have SLSAC, or Sri Lanka Section Student Activities Committee. Then under this, we have student branches, 22 of them. So I think you already are part of one of these, at least student branch, and you can go up from the hierarchy and be a part of global, region, and section level committees if you wanted to serve as a student volunteer. So as an opportunities, generally IEEE gives lot of opportunities for students. Especially I'd like to mention contest, like in global level, if you are familiar with coding and stuff, you definitely, you might have heard about IEEE Extreme Programming Competition. That is very popular between the students, and it will be calling applications very close in very short time. So you will be able to take part as a team and win this programming competition, and this will be like a global recognition, because if you are a part of winning team of IEEE Extreme Programming Competition, that rank and that recognition, no matter what, where who you are, and you tell another you go to another country for your higher studies, and if you are first few first few places of this programming competition, you will be recognized in that country as well, because it is a global competition, and the ranking and all the monitoring, everything will be done by global level organizing committee. So it will be very helpful. So I have put uh, 3 links. The first one is for global level competitions that students can join. Then region level student competitions that you can join. Then section level competitions that you can join. So I will share this with the organizing committee. So you will be able to click those links and check what are the opportunities you have. This is not only GRSS, but also a lot of student-based competitions. If you go to this site, you can see list of competitions that you can participate. Then almost all the technical chapters will offer scholarships for the students who are leaders, as well as who are those who are having academic excellences. Currently, GRSS doesn't have a scholarship program, but most of the scholarship programs started very recently. So I think GRS is also considering globally to have this kind of scholarships uh, in the global level. I got to know that you will be having a session with the global chair of GRSS. So you can ask whether they have a plan to do an initiation like this, because it will be I think it is a possibility that to have this kind of scholarship, because SPS started last year, the scholarships, and PES and a lot of computer society is giving it for very long time. Likewise, you can be a recipient of a scholarship. They are not asking for very high GPS as well. They asking for around 2.5 to 3 out of 4 GPA for to give the scholarship. So if you are a good leader, I'll tell you how to prove that you are a good leader. So with that qualification combined, you will be getting that scholarships. Then you can be a part of talks, workshops, conferences, congresses. So these are very important things that you can get uh, the insights as well as knowledge, technical knowledge, as well as the network. So you can be you can participate there, and if you are a member of IEEE or any other technical chapter, you can get some discounts around these workshops and conferences and congresses especially. Then these travel grants. Travel grants are very common in technical chapters. I also checked with GRSS website. They also having few travel grants as gifts for one of the competitions they are having annually. It calls Student Grand Challenge. So in this year they are planning to have it for the 5th time, and for the 5th time, 4th time, the 4th edition, they have given each and every student who is the winner, winning team. Uh, Winning team has 4 students, and each of them got $2,000 to travel to Australia and come back. So they were doing some whale detection using satellite images kind of research. So they won that and went to Australia. So they all together, the team got $8,000. So that is a very good amount if you are looking for travel grants to travel into the conferences. Then almost all these chapters, as well as IEEE as organization, are volunteer based organization. So you will be getting an opportunity to be a volunteer for this kind of um, event, as well as for your chapter or student branch chapter. So it will give a lot of opportunities to experiment yourself because it will help you to grow as a volunteer. I'll go into what is volunteering. So I'm sure that almost all of you have done volunteering with or without knowing, because uh, from as the school children, we are usually doing our sweeping, and we usually go to our temples, covils, or any kind of mosques, and we do some volunteer works there, and help the students that who need guidance for their O levels, A levels during the university. So likewise, we are doing some volunteering with or without knowing. So I really think that volunteering must be done for the as a professional, because as a Sri Lankan, we are getting a free education. So we are getting a lot of things from the society, lot of resources. A lot of infrastructure was built by the public money. So we are getting those, and we are getting into state or private universities, but we are already spent 13 years with free education. So with that, we have a lot of responsibilities that we have also got a lot of things from the society. So we can give back to the society when we are doing some volunteering and helping those people. So you can start volunteering from anywhere, and you can make a difference in society. I have seen that because I have do a lot of CSI or community service projects with IEEE site. So I have traveled Polonnaruwa, Anuradhapura, Jaffna, Delft, So these people, no matter what, no matter what is the village is, we felt that we were able to do something for these people, and we are making a difference in that society. So that is a very nice feeling to have as a volunteer. So this can be done through volunteering. So I need you to consider volunteering with not only with IEEE, but IEEE has very good base, and the other thing is it has very good grants that you can apply, and you can get money, and you can do these kind of projects. Then I listed down why should you generally volunteer. This is not with IEEE, but anywhere you can connect with others, you can meet new people, you can talk with new people. So it will be very helpful for you to uh, get a good connections around the country, because uh, you will be dealing with different people from different universities. Then volunteer increases your self-confidence. If you saw me talking to a set of people few years back, you will never think that I will do any kind of, not only like virtual sessions, but also any kind of physical session, because I'm not a good speaker actually. I was like very low with self-confidence. But after starting volunteer, um, I was just doing the photography first, and I was always behind the camera. I never went up to the stage and speak, but with like taking little by little steps, now I can do any kind of like a session within few minutes of preparation, because I have that confidence that I can deliver that to the audience. So that kind of self confidence you can build within few years before going into the professional environment. So when you are going into an interview as or any kind of situation with a professional environment, it is better to have a practice before going into that original situation. So IEEE can provide that kind of situation before that you going into the industry. So you have a good practice. Then it will increase your social skills, how to handle the different people as a leader, and how to make yourself comfortable around other people. So this is one of the things that a volunteering teach you. Then it will help you to make new friends, and since you are a part of team, you are feeling valued, and you are stressed since like you are studying still, and you are in third fourth year, so you need some relax to your mental health. So that can be achieved using these volunteering efforts. Then uh, you can experiment new things. Actually, that is one of the things that I have done very well, I must say. I started as a photographer, as I said. Then I was doing marketing stuffs, marketing, publicity, designing. So I have moved a little bit from photography. Then I was doing programming parts and organizing parts. Then I was chairing the events. Then I was taking the leadership positions in the section. Now I'm working as the treasurer. So every time I'm trying to learn new things that I would like to improve. So that is another thing. Without like getting paid and without that much risk, you can test your skills whether I'm suitable for this position or not. Then volunteering brings you fun, of course. After during and after the volunteering, you will be with your friends and you will be doing good things. So it will be really helpful when it is come to the for your success. Then why should you choose IEEE? As I said, it is the world's largest technical professional organization. This can be the place that you will be finding your PhD supervisor, MSc supervisor, or future boss or the your organizational lead. So it is quite common that you are volunteering with IEEE. So your professors, doctors, as well as industry leaders will be working with you in the same team. That was happened to me a lot of times. That very senior professors, very senior leaders are working very closely with us as friends, because you all are volunteering for the common goal. So it is very easy to get to know them and their interests. And sometimes I know few people that got this opportunity, that they met their potential PhD supervisors through IEEE volunteering. So they definitely take you, since they know how you are working, how you take the responsibilities. So you will be able to get that specific knowledge from there. When it comes to technical chapters, that is very interesting. Although the IEEE giving you general connection with the professor or doctor, but if you are into geospace, GRSS will provide you, if you are volunteering with a person in GRSS, he also interested in geoscience. So you have a common interest already. So you can check whether that is my PhD supervisor. So that is a very easy connection through the volunteering. So that can be happen. The other thing that I wanted to mention, for my final year project, I was doing one of the main projects in IEEE Sri Lanka section back then in 2018. It called TechVerse, and I was the chair back then. So it got it has a talk called autonomous vehicles. So that is where I connect with the one of my supervisors for my final year project, which already in my introduction you have mentioned I got the best undergraduate project award in electrical engineering by ISL, as well as the gold medal from University of Peradeniya. So this it was the point that I got to know, like, this was my interest, and I connected with potential supervisor, and that he was my industrial supervisor. Then I presented to the university, and I started that as my final year project. So that can be things that like that things can be aligned if you are doing it correctly, and getting the if you are getting that outcome. So other thing is, it has a good hierarchy, and it has a lot of technical projects, reporting, handling, and you will be trained to work in a professional environment. And since we have a hierarchy, we have a supervisor or the senior leadership to look after us. That is a very useful thing to have. Then it has recognitions and trainings, especially section level training, region level training, global level training is there. They are providing certificates, and we have learning network for to do project management, how to get this knowledge. So there are a lot of things that you can have. Then as I said, humanitarian technologies board that I work closely. As I said, we give some filters, some solar powered classrooms are planning to give. So these kind of projects will help to like fulfill our uh, happiness as a volunteer. So that is another thing that we need to know. So not only that, it will give you achievements and awards for your contribution, such as awards like one I got here as section outstanding volunteer awards, individual as well as your student branch chapter can be a winner, as well as section level chapter can be a winner with a good set of projects. That is what we have done with the last one, the best affinity group project for site Sihineta Peramam project, which we have done in 2022. Also, you can recognize globally, so it will be really helpful to build your career as well as your CV when it comes to your professional growth. Not only that, you will get a bunch of friends as well as unforgettable moments, trips, and a lot of funny memories from IEEE if you are continuing the volunteering. So these are the things I wanted to mention. I have checked how much is the student member price for IEEE GRSS society. So this is this screenshot I took today. It costs for student members only $2. That means less than rice and curry, maybe around 600 or 500 rupees. So with that, there are a lot of things that you can get. If you go into the website, the right hand side screenshot, you can see there is a lot of educational resources are there. Webinar program is there, tutorials, documents, videos, as well as in here you can clearly see 2-year postdoctoral version in SAR remote sensing in Canada. So these kind of opportunities are waiting for you with GRSS for just $2. So if you are into this domain, it is really important to be a part of this kind of society. And very it is, since you are in Asia Pacific region, as soon as you put your geographical location as Sri Lanka, you will be getting this discount. Usually it is around $8 for student, but it is 50% off for the Asia Pacific region or Sri Lanka. Then again 50% off because it is August. Sorry, it is July. So until September 1st, you can get this $2 membership. After $2, after September, it will be $4. So don't miss out the opportunity. Take the membership before September 1st and take all these opportunities into your hand. There are a lot of more resources as well. I didn't scroll. I just take the screenshot. If you scroll down, there are a lot more resources of GRSS listed in this web page. Just Google IEEE GRSS and get your membership. It will be really helpful for your career. So that is it for my presentation. So if you have any questions, you can ask, and these are my contacts. If you want me to contact, you can just drop me a mail or message me in via LinkedIn. I'll reply as soon as possible. So that's it for the presentation, and Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Engineer Lakshan. We are optimistic that the students and volunteers who are both inspired and informed will take the initiative to create change, much like you have done. Now it's time for our participants' questions. I'll now pass the session over to Engineer Kirti.
Thank you, Chania, and thank you, Engineer Lakshan, for your insightful presentation. So before moving to the Q&A session, please remember that if you have any questions, feel free to submit in the chat box. We will address them promptly. Now, we will open the floor for the questions. So we have received several questions from our participants. Let's start addressing them one by one. Our first question is, what kind of opportunities does IEEE chapters provide for student members? Mr. Lakshan, could you please address this?
Yeah, when it comes to opportunities, I already mentioned few. So first, you can have a lot of insights about what is happening recently in your area, like or your specific area if you are into GRSS. So they will provide the latest technological focuses. Usually, you will be updated. Then for students, as I said, they definitely they will start scholarship programs as well as travel grants, competitions, recognitions, and by doing that, you will be a part of a global network that interest in the specific domain. So it will be a very good opportunity if you are a student to start with that your technical chapter that you are interested with.
Thank you for the insightful answer. Moving on to the next question. What are the steps to create a student chapter of IEEE GRSS? Sir, could you please respond for this?
Then if you are willing to start a new chapter, you can go to, I'll share the screen, it will be easier. Okay, you can go to IEEE GRSS website and go to community, and in here you have a start a chapter option. So you have to have 6 members with GRSS student membership, and you have to talk with your academic advisor or the counselor of your student branch to find an advisor for your student branch chapter. Then after fulfilling these two, you can come to this link, and you can start a chapter by just following these steps, and you will be able to get approval from the GRSS within like a month or almost 2 months. You will be getting the approval from global. So that is the steps. So if you go to this site, it clearly mention what are the requirements.
Great. Thank you for the detailed answer. I would like to remind you all that still you can send in your questions in this chat box and we will do our best to answer them. Let's proceed to the next question. How did your involvement in IEEE impact your career after graduation? Could you please provide more insights for this?
Yeah, actually, I think I found my passion in lecturing when I was doing IEEE, because I was like First of all, as I said, I was behind the camera. I was a little bit afraid to go in front of the crowd and speak. But while I was doing that kind of stuff, I felt like I have something for teaching, and I delivering some things. So I started moving towards academia. So that is one of the things that inspired me, as well as when I was doing those kind of volunteering work. As I said, I always try to get new experiences because it is a volunteering platform. There is no people to blame you for organizing event or doing something new and doing some experiments. So with the help of your seniors and advisors, you can do some experiments. So it will always be helpful when it comes to your career as a professional, um, that experience of volunteering.
Thank you, sir. I believe that covers it well. So we have one more question. Will being a member in IEEE improve job opportunities? Could you shed some light on this?
Having a membership alone won't be helpful for having a job or any kind of career in academia or industry. But you have to have, like, it is there, like, you have a treasure and you have to mine it. Otherwise, there's no point of having that in your land just to cover it with the soil. So uh, IEEE is kind of the same thing. You can just take the membership and you can uh, put it under your name as IEEE and keep it, or you can work with it. You can get all the benefits of it, and you can make it a treasure. So it is up to you to make your IEEE membership beneficial for your career or not. So it is totally up to you how to get that benefits.
Yeah. That was very informative. Thank you, Engineer Mr. Lakshan, for your comprehensive answers. We appreciate all the questions from our participants. We will now conclude our Q&A session due to time constraints. We have received several additional questions about IEEE, and we will make sure to answer and share the responses with all participants. Furthermore, there are some technical questions related to the GRSS and the field of RS and GIS, which we will address in our next session. Stay tuned for more information. This concludes our Q&A session. Thank you all for your participation. And now I will hand over it to the Chania. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. A big shout out to Engineer Lakshan for answering all those questions, and to Engineer Kirti for smoothly running the session. If we missed any questions, we are hoping you now have a solid grasp of this chapter and how to snag your membership. Before we wrap up, don't forget about our survey form. Your thoughts on this chapter mean the world to us. We have dropped the link in the chat box, but if you missed it, we'll pop it in there again shortly. Feel free to fill it out and hit submit after this session. For more scoop on GRSS, stay tuned for an upcoming event with none other than the GRSS President, Mariko, from NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab. We'd love for you to be part of our society. Keep an eye on our social media for all the latest updates. So now it's time to wrap up this amazing session. We have had a blast, and it's all thanks to you. A big warm thank you to Engineer Lakshan Madhushankar for hopping on board without a second thought and leading us through today's session. And of course, a huge shout out to all the wonderful participants who joined us today. Your interest and enthusiasm are what make these events a success. So that's it for today, but we can't wait to see you all at our upcoming events. This is Shania Hettiarachchi signing off for the day, wishing you all a good night and a thank you. Until next time, take care.